Welcome Aries. So this is going to be your reading for February 1st through February 7th, 2021. This is for the collective of Aries. So we're going to go ahead and jump right on in and see what the energy is, okay? So let's go ahead and say. So we have this destroyer. So the shadow attribute of this destroyer card is intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. And then the light attribute is releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for a new life. So you kind of got to take a look and see which energy, because we all have shadow and light. So see where you're coming from this week in that area, because you have the potential for both. And you see this volcano spewing out. That reminds me kind of like our Aries, because we do have a hot temper, you know. We are pretty blunt and sometimes when we let the emotions get the best of us, you know, this volcano can erupt, right? So we need to really take control of those emotions and think about stuff before we do them. You know, don't come from a place where we're hurt or in a bad situation where we're going to take it out on others. So really look at that this week. So let's see what tarot cards are with us. So we have the Prince of Discs. So the Prince of Discs is actually the King of Disc. So this is like determination with your goals. You know, you're methodical, you're working on things, hardworking. So that's good. So sometimes, you know, depending on how your situation with work is going, you know, you could, you know, get off balance, and that's when that shadow aspect could come in of that destroyer. So just be careful of that, be aware. And then we have the Three of Swords reversed. So there could have been a past hurt that you are moving on from. You've pretty much mastered it, but you still have a little bit of healing to do. You see how those swords are now starting to like come out, right? So that could be it. This also could be like self-talk. Like, what are your thoughts within of yourself, or what are you saying to yourself about yourself? So it could be like self-criticism. So be aware of that too. Are you like beating yourself up and you know, feeling kind of shadowy with that, and because of that you may be acting maybe like on the verge of being in the shadow part of the destroyer, like you're feeling bad so you take it out on everyone else. So just be careful with that, okay? Watch what you're saying to yourself. All right, let's see what the next energy is. So we have patience. Yeah, well, that's something Aries does need to work on, right? We're very impatient. So, you know, Spirit's saying that you either need to work on your patience, or you are being patient this year. I think we've worked on that a little bit. You know, we've come to the point where, you know, we see where when we lash out or be impatient, our impulsive nature can not have the best outcome for us. So I think a lot of us have worked on that. The tarots on that. Okay, so we have the Two of Wands reversed and the Four of Wands upright. So the Two of Wands, it could be you're figuring out what's important to you. You could have a crossroads to go on and you're trying to figure out which one's the best way to go. But this Four of Wands is actually like, you know, stability, foundation, celebrating some milestone that you've made. But it's also spending time with family, like a stable home life and family. But it could be like a milestone you did, and you're taking a step back and celebrating that. All right, let's see what else. So we have she who prepares, zenith, formulate, strategize, and devise. So there could be something that's with this crossroads you have here. You could be, you know, strategizing, trying to formulate a plan. You're preparing, so, you know, maybe this won't happen again. So, you know, you're being a little more patient, working through things. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Whoa, that's a good one. That's just like contentment. And then we have the King of Disc. Look at that. The King of Disc is the King of Pentacles. So, you know, that's somebody that's stable in the material world. And look at this, you have contentment. So I think Spirit's saying here, like, if you remain patient and you know, prepare and you act more in this light attribute where you're releasing what is potentially destructive and preparing for your new life, you're going to have like contentment and bliss, you know? You're going to master your material world. Okay, so let's see what else. Synchronicity. You are noticing the signs of synchronicity in the spirit world has been sending you at this time. Are you noticing? I'm sorry. Are you noticing the signs? People and situations in your life are not just appearing by coincidence. In reality, they are being guided to you from the spirit world to help you for a specific reason. So immediately I'm getting whatever this was that broke your heart, even as painful as it was, it made you stronger. It was a lesson. Now you're like being more prepared, you know, and determined and more patient, and you're not letting everyone in your circle anymore. You know, you're being cautious for that, so you can reach that abundance. So, you know, keep watching out for those signs and synchronicities. Spirit's giving you answers and guidance. And then we have you and your loved ones are safe. Yeah. So, you know, just know that you guys are safe. Spirit's looking out for you. Let's see what you need to surrender. Surrender your fear of intimacy. You are ready to let love in, compassionately identify, and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So I think with this heartbreak, you might have closed off your heart a little bit. So Spirit is saying, and this doesn't have to be like a romantic relationship. It could be anybody. You know, I think this here made you a little guarded. You know, you closed off your heart, you know, and threw away the key almost. But, you know, Spirit is saying now to, you know, don't take what one person did to you as a sign that everybody's going to do it. It's time to let go of your fear of intimacy and let people in a little more. Open up your heart. And then we have Goddess, healing feminine energy. Yeah. So, you know, you've been healing. It might be a little more feminine energy that you need to heal, because definitely if you had your heart broken, you know, you can close that feminine part off. You know, you could take it personally and think, you know, okay, well, then I'm not good enough and all this stuff. So now you're healing that goddess within and getting stronger. So all you have to do is just prepare, stay patient, make sure you stay in this light attribute of this card, continue to heal this broken heart and let it go. Watch for the signs and synchronicities. So that's your message, Aries. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. Bye.